What's up, YouTube? Breeder Mac here, bringing you guys another episode of New Meta Mondays. Before we get into today's episode, if you guys could please Mac attack the hell out the like button, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to answer the question of the day, which obviously you can't do until you watch the entire episode, but I'm going to basically say that my favorite Pokemon in this episode is going to be hashtag I love BJ's the Meganium. I'm going to go into why in just a second, but I think as you can see, there's a bit of a delay from my face cam here. I don't know why. It's really annoying. I have to fix that. That's something I got to work on. But anyways, we're gonna go into a bit of this team and explain what's all going on here. I'm gonna come back to the Magnium in a minute. During on the weekend there, we were me and a bunch of buddies were fellow PucoTubers. We're doing some FFAs, and we did a sort of a random team tournament sort of thing. In one of the FFAs, I brought a Assault Vest Raikou, and I ended up losing because of the fact that I lacked priority. But so that's where this set was born from. Was quick. Well, they said quick attack, but I decided extreme speed does double the damage. But anyways, we have Raikou. We have hashtag Mantis. Hashtag blame Mantis. The Raikou with Assault Vest. This nickname is just, why not? But like I said, it's got extreme speed for that priority, which would have helped me there. Wild Charge is its best physical electric attack. Volt Switch is Switch Initiative. Iron Head for fairy types. The EV spread, it's completely messed up. It's 252 speed for obvious reasons. Rash might not make a lot of sense with an Assault Vest, but extreme speed is an event-only move, so he has to have the Rash nature. This set's very similar to the Assault Vest Raikou. I believe it's 32 EVs go into Special Defense and 224 go into Special Attack. I just switched him up to attack because of all these physical attacks. Next we have It's Me, the Scissor. I've actually never used Mega Scissor. I prefer Scissor just because why mess with perfection. But anyways, I decided to give it the Scissorite just because I like having a Mega on every single one of my teams. But basically I think this is the standard defog set, the Roost defog set. I could be wrong, but it's pretty standard. It's what I run actually for my physically defensive Scissor. 252 HP, 252 defense, impish, bullet punch, U-turn, Roost, defog. It's pretty standard. We have Chat the Sleeveon because somebody decided to write Chat in the chat, but we won't name names. But he's rocking the Leftovers because I decided to go with the Combine set, so obviously Pixelate is his ability. But EVs are pretty straightforward again because his speed's not that great. But 252 HP, 252 special attack, 4 special defense, modest nature. It's pretty standard. We have Hax God the Pikachu, named in honor of VGA and his Pokemon Yellow Let's Play, because that frickin' Pikachu just gets all the hacks in the world. I decided Choice Band Jolly set with Lightning Rod. Volt Tackle, it's his best move, extreme speed, priority. Thunder Punch for not taking any recoil, and Brick Break. I honestly don't know why I chose Brick Break, but I did. Pretty standard banded set. Jolly, 252 speed, 252 attack. But so that's basically. Oh no, I got the Rotom Wash. This is actually a play on the physically or especially defensive Rotom. Normally you run Chesto Berry or Leftovers. I went with Life Orb just because I wanted to boost his attack and I didn't want to be locked into anything. I think this set actually might have some merit. because a lot of people when they see Rotom Wash figure it's some sort of defensive set. But you could sort of bluff that maybe a little bit if you ran Volt Switch here, or even a Will-O-Wisp on this set. But I went with Thunderbolt for its stab and base power, Hydro Pump because it's stab and it takes care of a lot of fire types and whatnot, HP Ice for the Garchomps, Land OTs, and the grass types. Paint Split is for some bit needed of what do you call it? HP recovery. The EVs pretty straightforward, at least on the special attack. Modest Nature 252. Typically, you run 44 speed, I believe. So that way you can outspeed, I think it's Jolly, Max Speed, Azumarill, which are extremely rare in my opinion, but it's worth it just in case so you can get the Will-O-Wisp off. But you see I got 48, I wanted an odd number HP, so I took the remaining 4 out of the HP and I threw them into speed. I would recommend running that because that way it'll let you outspeed Azumarill, which are a huge pain in the you know what. But so that's basically the rest of these guys. So we're gonna go back to the best Pokemon on this team, in my opinion. During our random team battles, I went up against VGA, Video Game and Asian, and I had this Meganium, not quite this set. I did tweak it a little bit than the set that I was running, but it basically, from what I can remember, 6-0'd him. Pretty sure. Well, I know pretty sure it was a 5-0 or 6-0, and this Meganium put in a whole heck of a lot of work in that episode. Not in that episode, but in that battle. He was definitely the MVP. He probably just bodied pretty much his entire team, from what I can remember. But I decided I'd run leftovers. The one that I had was Light Clay, because he did have Reflect, but I eliminated a Reflect. Gave it leftovers for some passive recovery. Giga Drain, it's one of his better. You could replace this with what was the thing? No, not Petal Blizzard. Petal Dance. You could. What else is there? Grass Gnomes. Leaf Storm. You could, but you have to be worried about the drop in special attack. I went with Giga Drain just for. I think it's his best special attack. I don't know. Does he learn Energy Ball? Yeah, you could run Energy Ball, I guess, too, if you want. But I went with Giga Drain because a bit more of HP recovery. Leech Seed, same thing. And then Aromatherapy for the people who want to say Toxic, Burn, Paralyze, whatever. Plus, this Aromatherapy will work on all these other guys. In the battle, I actually have HP Rock on him. I had no idea he could learn Ancient Power. It's an egg move. I would recommend, if you don't want to breed for HP Rock, to add Ancient Power on him, because you want to be able to take, he's got 5 natural weaknesses and HP Rock covers 4 of them. So it's actually a pretty good hidden power for him to run, because you can definitely hit some switch-ins that people might use. You might be able to use an HP Rock and maybe take off half your opponent's HP. This is actually the spread that I used in that battle. It's 252 HP, 252 Special Defense, Cobb Nature, and the last 4. They put it in defense. I moved them to special attack. It basically eats up all special attacks. Like I said, it basically swept VGA's team, and as you can see coming up in this battle, he actually handles a pretty good, well, one of the better OU Mons in the entire metagame. He actually could handle him pretty well, so we're actually going to get into that battle now, and I'm just going to sort of let it, after I turn down the sound a little bit, but I'm basically just going to let this battle play out. I'm not really going to go into a analysis of it, because I'm just basically playing around. If you guys don't forget, if you read this down here, don't forget to suggest some sets for me to use next week. I really do want you guys to suggest sets and make this series as more interactive as we can. I just like to point out that that Hydro Pump Life Orb booster did 62% to an Ampharos. I thought that was worth noting. But yeah, I really do want you guys to suggest sets for next week, because I actually had a lot of fun this week because a lot of these sets came from the FFAs and the random battles we had, like the hashtag I love BJ's set, the Meganium, the hashtag blame Mantis set was off there. I decided to go with Pikachu in honor of VGA and his Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Yellow Let's Play, which I highly recommend everybody here to go and check out. Yeah, so at this point, I think right now I'm just sort of, I want to bring in something for the Skarmory, but I was just dicking around, to be honest. What was this, last night at like midnight, 1 a.m. or something, I did this battle, and so I was just sort of clicking buttons, not really paying attention to what I was doing, but just sort of stalling him out, waiting for him to overpredict or switch, or wait for him to knock me out so I can switch into something that can take care of this guy. But so that's why I'm just spamming hitting power, just because it hits him for super effective damage. Yeah, okay, he finally does switch out. So now we actually get into something that's a little bit different than just roost and hidden powers. I stay in because I don't want anything to catch this Moonblast. My Sleeveon, honestly didn't really care about it. I knew he wasn't going to be overly useful. And that was an Iron Head from my my Raikou, did 50%. So that's just something worth noting to other people out there, that an Iron Head from a Raikou can actually do some serious damage to fairy types. Just like to point out, I had no idea what this Garchomp was. Obviously, he ran Citrus Berry. I'm not 100% sure why. And but as you can see, that Hidden Power Ice actually came in handy there. But I'm not sure if he was a physical attacker with an added Fire Blast on it. But anyways, as you can see, I go into my my hashtag I love BJ's. He gets the wish back onto his Ampharos. That's okay, because I get the aromatherapy off, which is I'm pretty happy about. This is where he gets to be an absolute monster with the Leech Seed, Leftovers, and Giga Drain. The Signal Beam did 34%, but I actually predicted him to switch there. I went for the HP Rocks. 31%, I get back 19%, so I get back 2/3 of the damage he did without even adding in a Giga Drain. So it just goes to show you that this actually can work, and even the Fire Blast from this Garchomp only does 30%. So you add in now the Leech Seed, the Leftovers, and Giga Drain, and you get to a point where I'm getting back, what, 30% of my HP back every turn? I mean, this thing can absolutely destroy, well, not destroy, but tank every single special hit that somebody wants to throw at him. So I just thought that after using him in that random battle, and after using him in this battle, it's actually something that maybe somebody out there that knows more about building teams and EV spreads and stuff can actually use, because they can figure out what maybe a better spread. Is it better to go invest in special attack? Is it better to do less HP or modest nature? Like, somebody out there might actually be able to take that and use it towards an actual Meganium that can be used in the OU meta. But I think I just go in the Hax God just to get him a little bit of showcase here. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys don't forget to suggest sets for next week in the comment section down below. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. Thanks, guys.